Ladies. Question. So I have asked different people this question, and I have gotten all kinds of answers to this question, and it's been very entertaining, I must say. And maybe I'm just different, and some people have looked at me as if I am just the weirdest person ever, or as if I have just lost my mind. But I'm none of that. I am just very open minded when it comes to me. I'm open minded when it comes to things and people around me. You have to be. You really just have to be. You can't be closed minded, you know, nowadays. You just can't. You have to be open minded so that you can get, it's better that way. You get some interesting results when you're not closed minded to a lot of stuff. But anyway, question being, ladies, would you propose to your man? Same situation like, for us ladies. We've been dating this guy. We've been patient. We've been giving. We've been loving. Like, we've been, that ride or die. We Bonnie and Clyde in that thing. Like, you've been with this person. You've given your time, loyalty, all that, and you want the question to be popped. My thing is, what's why wouldn't you be the one to pop the question? Like, what is wrong with a woman who loves her man proposing to him? Like, I seriously wish I could like open up a open discussion platform on this topic. I really would like to know from different women all over the world, literally on this particular question. Like, why would you propose? And if you would, and why not? Like, I honestly would like to know. I personally, like I said, I don't see anything wrong with it because I'm very open minded. If I'm in a situation and I am with this guy and he couldn't be any more of what I would want in a person, maybe he's shy about the proposal. He's not opposed to it in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but maybe he's just not as confident. Maybe, he's a little slow about it. What is wrong with you beating him to the punch and doing it? And going out the same exact way that you would expect for him to go out for you. Like, I'm weird like that. Like, I don't mind spoiling. I don't mind doing the extra. Like, anything a man could do, I could do better. Like, I take that mentality to heart. Like, I literally can. So, even on that point, what is wrong with you doing it before he does it? Because, like I said, I personally don't see anything wrong with the situation. And if you can expect that from your partner, then you can give it as well. And I don't see anything wrong with that. It's not a sexist thing. It doesn't matter about the gender. It doesn't matter about, society says that that's just how it's supposed to go, or it's always been done that way. Why not create your own way? Like, and then you never know the response that you might get. Like, a man could like look at you in a totally different way just off that alone, because it's number one, it's not something that's heard of. Like, you don't hear people going around saying, "Oh, I proposed. Oh, I proposed." You just don't hear that. So, for you to go the extra mile, I think that's something that's very commendable, me personally. And I'm going to commend somebody, and I'll even encourage it. A lot of women always talk about, "Oh, I'm just so tired of waiting," and, he's taking forever and all this extra stuff. Well, okay. You both waiting. And if it's something that you both want, why does it matter who it comes from? Like, you could take that thing and flip that thing around and make it something way better than what you ever could imagine. It could be something like, it could just take the whole relationship.
So, question though, right? I got a question.
What's
so if one proposes, so let's say the woman proposes to the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if he says no? Should she still stay in that relationship? Is she looking for marriage, or should she be gone?
Like all things, communication is key. If you get a no on your proposal, I think, an explanation is to be had. And with that explanation, you can't do anything but respect it. Now, if he decides that marriage is just not for him, then of course that gives you the option to either choose to stay with this man, or that lets you know that even though you may love him and y'all not looking for the same thing, in the end, you still want to be married. You have to choose whether you're going to accept not being married, or you stay with the man that you love and just not have the marriage.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got a point. That's actually basically what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you on that one.
So yeah, that's why, with the situation, communication is very important. And like I said, I don't personally think it should matter, but I do know that you have some men that'll probably look at the woman like, what in the entire hell is going on here? But
I like that though.
be open-minded about the situation. Like, you want your woman to love on you and serenade you and spoil you and, just all that good stuff. Well, it's a lot of different ways that you can do that. Like, that's one of the top ways. Like, a woman that can put her pride in what society says and how the man is supposed, if she could put all of that to the side, and it can be a woman who have dreamed of a dream proposal, have been dreamed of, getting married since she was 4 and 5 years old, all the whole shit. But then she meets a man that changed her whole mind frame and be like, I love this man so much, I propose to him. Like, what is wrong with that? I personally just cannot see a single thing wrong with that. Why not let her express her love in every way possible? Why put limits on it because, it's done by a man, supposedly? So what? So what? I say take the relationship to the next level. I say take the intimacy to the next level. All of that, because, a woman that does that to me, that's one hell of a woman. That is one hell of a woman willing to get on her bended knee for her man versus having him, get on his knee for her. And then to go the extra mile. Because I'm the type of person, I'm going all the way out from day one to the last day. Like, what have I learned? There's, I'm talking about baskets. And it ain't even just the ring. It's the whole thing. Like, milestones that got you to the point of, I want you so much, I love you so much, I'm committed to you so much that I'm willing to propose to you. Like, every single thing that I do is going to be, to indicate that I'm in it for the long haul. Like, I'm willing to propose, I'm willing to do this is what I have seen, this is why. Everything that I do will let
So
you know.
you weren't proposed?
Well, the situation hasn't presented itself, but I am not opposed to it. I have thought about it several times. Even had a few plans in mind as far as proposing go. I'm all for it. I'm the right one to do it and show how it's supposed to be done, because I'm weird like that. Like, I pick up on little things and remember that stuff, and I take it and make it something big. Like, I'm going all the way. Period. And I just don't see anything wrong with that. And any man who, can sit there and allow his woman to do that, you can't say no. You cannot say no. That should just like tell you everything you need to know. Period. Point blank. End of the damn discussion. Like, you can't turn away a woman who is willing to do that for you. I just can't see how you could do it. And if you say no, you might just be a little uncomfortable with this woman doing that. But I mean, you shouldn't be uncomfortable. You should not be uncomfortable, and you should really like it's an humbling experience for a woman to do that, in my personal opinion. Like, it really is. Just like for a guy to do it. I know it takes a lot for men to go through the whole meeting the parents, trying to pick out a ring. Hell, even just convincing yourself that you want to be tied down to one woman. Like, I get that. Like, I really do. I really do. So even for a man to do it, like, I give props where props is due. I really do. But we talking about women proposing to the man. Women proposing to the man. And I definitely think that is it's admirable. It really is. It really is. And I think that adds value to the woman and to the relationship and to the foundation that you have, because it makes you look at things differently. And I don't know, when you see a woman kind of submit herself to a man, it's more than just listening and him ruling and all that. No, it's more. Women submit in a totally different way that I don't even think men could ever even realize. Like, you look at the physical, and if you say something and she does it or does not do it, like, submitting is more. It's a whole lot more than just the basic of what people say submitting should be like. And I think a form of submission is the woman actually going through the motions of proposing. I think that's something. I really do.
Even when I see it.
But yeah, ladies, I would really love though to know your opinion on that. Like, how do you feel about proposing to a man? Have you thought about it? Have you actually done it? Ooh, I would love to hear that. Is there anybody who's actually?
You see that video of that girl who had white lady had went to her dude's job. This nigga worked at Target. She went there with the dress on and everything. Had her, what's them girls called? Bridesmaids. In Target, and ran up on him and said, "Marry me." With the priest, said, "Marry me now or shut up."
I like it. I like it. I like it. I really do. I like that. Like, you bold enough to say, fuck what society say. I'm going to do it my way. This is who I want. This is who I want to be tied to for the rest of my life. He ain't got to say it. I'll act. You ain't got to plan it out. He go to ring. He go to bride. And he go to goddamn priest and the bridesmaids. There's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to say. All you got to do is say, I do. And that's the end of that. Like, what is wrong with that?
Fuck with that.
What is wrong with that? Like, quick, short, detached, to the goddamn point, and that's just what it is. And marriage does not change. It shouldn't change the dynamic of the relationship. If there are any changes, it should be for the better. It should be for the better. Period.
All I want to know is what the fuck is about reggae. You do all this talking. The fuck?
But yeah, ladies, I really do. I would love to sit up here and go through the whole motion of, finding that guy that I'm going to actually propose to and planning it from point A all the way to point Z. Like, it just make it something that he would have never even thought. Like, you can't even ever even imagine that this would have been what this was. Like, that's the kind of atmosphere I want to set. Like, I want to go above and beyond. Like, you have no room to say no. This is what it is, and this is how I'm coming, and this is what it's gonna be. Like, period. That would be a bomb ass experience. And if I ever get the opportunity to do that, I'm definitely gonna have to record that. That's gonna be banging. That's gonna be hella banging. But ladies, let me know what you think. If you have proposed, I would love to hear about it. If you agree or disagree, I want to hear about that too. But definitely let me know what you think about proposing to your man.